you get into that stage where you're excited, but you have guardrails on your excitement because you're not quite sure it's worth the emotional investment to be disappointed all over again. So happy to say that uh, those rules, we shook those chains free in this one. Yeah. I was at that last game with my grandson, who's 11. And, the last game we'd gone to together, they had lost, and he had gotten very downhearted. So I was very much watching the game through his eyes and through his emotions. And so I kept trying to keep the atmosphere optimistic. But when we were coming out of the sixth inning, it was getting kind of hard to be optimistic. We thinking nine more outs. Can they mount a comeback? So I was trying to keep his spirits up, and I did that by talking about how unpredictable baseball is and how what a great comeback team they've been all year. And then I remember talking about the 1993 World Series to him and saying, look, we thought all was lost in the eighth, but they came back and they won the championship. So anything can happen. And thankfully, the Blue Jays made me look like a wizard. That comeback happened, and he just exploded. Well, the whole place exploded, but I was just so happy for him to have been there for that moment. I know that we really wanted to sign Shohei Otani here, and that, of course, was a bitter result in the end, and it turned into a bit of a sideshow. Uh, but it'll be pretty intense when he faces Toronto, but he is just the greatest player of our time. And so I think, regardless of what happens, it's a privilege to get to watch a player of that caliber. I've gotten a lot of, like, so many emails and texts from my friends all around the USA, uh, and they're all saying, "Yeah, we're rooting for your Jays." So that'll be interesting to see. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a series.